You're listening to the sounds of DJ.
Here's another guest on the Bankai Hour. Yo, DJ, drop that shit.
Plaga. Off the
Violet Skies album. Make sure y'all cop that, and it's streaming on all the platforms.
Yes, it is. It is streaming.
How did you think what's the title of the album, like Violet Skies? Where's that coming from?
Very good question. So violet is the color of creativity. You know what I'm saying? So it basically relates to anyone across the board, especially artists. You know what I'm saying? But violet's the color of creativity. So when the skies is violet, they open it up. You know, you tap it into another form of yourself and be able to pull that energy into you. Okay. So that's why I call it Violet Skies. You know, it's a whole it's a whole series because I have like really 3 volumes. The first one is out now. Part 2 will be coming out, which is going to be crazy. Okay. But the skies is violet because creativity flows. You know what I'm saying? Creativity is something that's omnipresent. It's around all the time. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you have to find a way to tap into it. Yes. I don't believe in writing black. I just believe in going back outside and walking around and living your life and then letting things come back to you.
Letting the experience come out
and document
it.
So that's what Violet Skies is. I try to appeal it to everybody. You know, I said violet's the color of creativity. So it's something that I think many people try to pull from different areas to get their energy from. Yeah. And that's kind of like how I went with it. So.
Now you say you're doing a few of them. You got 1, 2, and 3 coming. Yeah. How many songs on each?
There's only this. That's why I really have, you know, with today's attention span, I've eliminated a lot of. I used to like ESP, one of my classic albums. Many people really loved. Had like 16 songs, right, and stuff like that, and that's all great. But Violet Skies Volume 1 has 9 songs. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It has 9. The next one probably have about 7, maybe 8. And then the next one I'll fill it out. But it's only because, you know, I like breaking down all the potent records that I have and making them cohesive. I still make projects, you know what I'm saying?
Right, that part. So you put some thought into your album.
Yeah.
It's not just random, like, oh, I did this in the studio last week, let's throw it on
Let's
there.
just throw it on there, right, exactly. I'll throw that out maybe as a single, but not even really lately, at least now, when I bring the Essence vibe with the Skies Violet, ESP, Sleepwalking, they're usually storyboard. They're usually a whole cohesive, you know what I'm saying, mesh together. And to me, I think that's a lost art. Some people, you know what I mean? Because I take
especially nowadays.
Yeah, you know. So I can. My thing is because people have that attention span, you can't last through 4 albums, 15, 16, maybe for some people now. So I cut it down, 9, 8, and I can still do me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So I should say, how do you use social media and all the techniques that's now in 2024, you know, to get your music out there?
Oh man, I do.
Are you heavy on it or?
Yeah, you know, a lot of people are kind of. Well, listen, you can't look. Things change, things evolve. You must change and evolve with them. That's the only thing that's consistent. Is change. Now, even if you don't love something, you can get somebody that you work with, right, to help you out in that arena. You know what I'm saying? I actually do. I mean, I'm verified on Instagram, for real verified. Right? For real. Not
before,
like, you know, before the blue check became a commodity.
Right, right.
You know, I'm one of those, you know, I worked hard to do it through being out there, through networking, through marketing, different ideas, and working with great people at it, you know, and it's a process. You know, I use social media to, you know, be able to build my brand, and I have a personality that I think a lot of people don't really understand. Like, you know, personality is key. So I get a lot of love, and I show a lot of love through my social media in every aspect, on Facebook, you know what I mean, on Instagram.
So are you putting out videos, or are we doing reels? Are we trying to grab people's attention that way?
Yeah. To be specific, I definitely do that. Shows, lifestyle, right, fashion, I'm into big time. So all those things are showing. Also my personality, you know what I'm saying? You know, I used to be a DJ at Duke University radio station when I was young. Yeah, so WXDU, shout out to all my alumni there, with Knife Wonder and all of them, you know, a lot of people that came out of that, you know, that headquarters. And, you know, when I did that, even that was prerequisite. It was like for something like social media. So I think personality, I'll be honest, you know, to answer your question, to get on point, I think personality is one of the most important things that you can have for social media. Whoever you are or whatever other side of you, whether you a jokester, you know, you serious, whatever, find a way to angle that.
Right.
And then find a way to market it. You know what I'm saying?
So you've had your hands in a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
DJing.
You know.
Okay, so you know what you're doing now.
Yeah, you know. I'm just trying to study and stay on point.
It's always it's a forever education.
Yeah, for real. Ongoing. So happy to be here. Happy to be here. Still able to
That's
put
what's
stuff
up.
out. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all. Bankai, we on it.
Those some good questions, AJ. You on the road tonight.
I know, right? I don't,
You
you
on the road
know.
tonight.
We
That's
appreciate
easy on them.
social media.
But,
y'all.
Now, we usually play 2 games with the artists. I don't have my questions for Name Those Bars today. So we're just going to we do hip-hop trivia and we do Name Those Bars. But since I don't have my songs together for Name Those Bars, we just going to do hip-hop trivia.
All right.
And
Okay.
we got 3 questions. You get about 5-10 seconds to get
Answer.
it.
Okay.
First off the dome.
Okay.
Right.
Facts. All right.
So, you ready?
Let's go.
All right. Question number 1. Before he adopted the name Prodigy, what was his old rap name and what was the name of him and Havoc's group?
Oh, that's a great question. Oh, man.
Gotta dig in the
Peer
crate.
pressure. You dealing with the peer pressure. Oh, man. Oh, what was the name of the mob before the mob? Oh, man. I can't believe this, yo. I'm stumped by the name of... I know that the Juvenile Hell was the album that they had before the Infamous. But
That wasn't the question.
What was them as a group? Wait. Let me try to spin the block one time in the mind, because that was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago. Rest
Juvenile
in peace,
Hell,
Prodigy.
Rest in peace, Prodigy. Hit it from the back. I know all the songs. Well, just for the record,
songs
even though I
everything.
want to get the answer, but the name of that first album they put out was Juvenile Hell. They was kids. And Having P did not have their name, so now I must find out what the name of that group was. I'm gonna take the L on that one.
His name was Lord T, the Golden Child.
Okay, I wouldn't have got
And
that
the name
one.
of the group was Poetical Prophets.
Poetical Prophets. That's why I'm mad at myself. I did. Shout out to that was a good one.
He dropped a little knowledge, though. You know what I mean?
This question is about one of my favorite rappers, Big Daddy Kane.
Oh wow.
Yesterday was the 36th anniversary of which of his albums?
Long live the Kane.
Hey.
Yes, got it.
No doubt. I had to get number 2 now. I'm already mad at
You
myself.
might get number 3 if you in tune with the current events. You
Okay.
should know this one too.
Okay.
Let's see.
What old school hip hop movie is my other favorite rapper Nas bringing to Broadway as a play?
Oh, is that gonna be Wild Style?
No, it's Beat Street.
She on point. She's on point. Yes. She came through off the dome.
Yeah, shout out to Nas on that one.
That's what's up.
We gotta give Nas his flowers.
Yes.
He is really
Yeah, he
representing
is.
his
Mass
hip hop
appeal.
fucking
Yes,
50.
he's doing a wonderful job.
Yeah, shout out to the whole Mass Appeal family.
Mass
He is
appeal.
representing hip hop 50 to the absolute fullest.
Yes, he's making
and
it
we
look
can't
good.
blame him because
Nah.
3 of the greatest things happened in 73.
Fact.
Hip hop, me, and Nas.
Yeah. Shout out to Mama Boy. You already know,
And we
baby.
both Virgos. It's
The Virgo. Classic. Definitely. Nas is definitely
Yes.
killing it.
So yeah, he got 2 out of 3 because Eileen backed you up.
Oh, yeah.
He had to use a lifeline.
Right. She came through though.
You know what I mean?
But yeah,
She
we got
came
about 10
through.
more minutes. So before we get up out of here, we're going to get into a couple of more tracks
Mm-hmm.
from your boy Jahan.
But before we do
Nostra.
that, let them know where they can find you. and your
Peace,
music.
peace, world. Instagram, everybody. Bankai, I love it. I appreciate you guys for having me. You can find me at Jahan Nostra everywhere. I kept it real easy for marketing purposes. That's Facebook. I have JahanNostra.com. That's Instagram, everywhere. TikTok, whatever. It's all Jahan Nostra. You know what I'm saying? I reflect reality, prove that I'm the illest, uplift for the future. Peace and love to everybody. Stay strong. Represent. I want to say peace to everybody that holds it down in the BK borough. Much love out here. Love to everybody across the world.
No doubt.
NYC, you know what it is. Dumbo. I remember being down here performing at TuneCore. I did a lot of stuff through these areas. A lot of magical places. I want to give a shout to the Bankai Hour Skanks. Everybody, you know, appreciate y'all.
Definitely.
Thanks for coming through. And let the people know what next upcoming events you performing at.
Yeah, I got a lot going on. I'll actually be in Philly tomorrow with the Hip Hop Foundation. You know, I got a lot of other stuff going on, but it's escaping my mind at this moment. But you can check Jahan Nostra for all the updates. Tomorrow I am in Philly, though, with the Hip Hop Foundation. I'm looking forward to having a great show there and doing my thing. And there's another community event.
Right.
So I'm feeling good about that.
Yes.
And catch me in a spot near you, in your city. It don't matter where you at. Trust me, Jahan will pull up on you.
Okay, love it. Stay busy.
We got Jahan Nostra in the building. We're going to get back into some of his music and close out the show with that. Thank you guys for tuning in, logging on.
Always.
However y'all listen or watching on Twitch, it's the Bankai Hour with your girl, Mommy Bars, and my sis, AJ. We outside.
Know it.
Shout out to the ladies.
We gonna get into this next track called Welcome Home from Jahan Nostra. Symphony.